to say and do exactly what I wanted to do. We self-policed one another, all of our working lives together, and nothing's changed. I mean, really, nothing has changed. Amazon is no more free or strict than the BBC ever was, and neither is this. There are certain things we would not say and would not do. I mean, we've all been on Twitter for a long time. Don't get in trouble for that. I'm in a different place to, say, Jeremy Corbyn. So Jeremy Corbyn's bar's here and mine's here, or actually the other way around. And so, you know, he's going to fail in his job. We'll see where my line takes me. There's nobody alive today who hasn't left a party thinking, oh, God, why did I say that? You know, you will have, everybody. We all have. Everybody goes, oh, no, I said somebody's frock was terrible or their baby was ugly or whatever it might be. We all do that all through our lives. We all make mistakes. And luckily, if you say it to just one person, it's not so bad. It's just that we do it, particularly me. It tends to be in front of millions. And you just go, oh, no, I've said that out loud. But you've broken your own guidelines. That's all that's happened.
Whatever.
Look what's happening in the world right now. All of the world's cautious people are getting their bottoms kicked by the not so cautious people.
What's he done?
He was on the dancing
He's been on the dancing programme.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah, he
an
was.
idiot?
No, he got kicked off last night, didn't he? Or did he?
No, just you feel a bit remorseful for a moment or two, but then you just have to think, well, what's done's done, move on. And so, yeah, it's a car site where occasionally, I'm sure, we'll get things wrong.
Never what?
You know, because it's one of the areas we've never gone into as men and women. Everybody always said we did, but we never did. And we won't on this either. I mean, I have been very heartened by the amount of girl tribes there are. Girl VW, and so there's loads and loads of girl tribes. Because had it been all male, because I hate all male company. I've never been on a stag night for that reason. So yes, no, but there's plenty of girls. You know, I just can't be doing with all male companies. Nothing more boring. So I'm delighted to see it's a mix. And finally, I think it was Hammond said, "Look, it's like YouPorn only with cars." Okay, right, I've got it now. So I did. I'm by far the least technically minded of the three of us. And I sort of amusing and entertaining and informing people I can understand. And this is a great way of doing it because you reach millions and millions of people. James keeps referring to it as democracy. I can't be bothered to try and unpack that. But it's sort of everyone can contribute to this. Everybody can be part of it. And the important thing is that the number of people who are interested in cars around the world is in the hundreds of millions. It's massively important. It's sort of football-sized following. And yet within it, like football, again, actually within it, you've got all the different tribes. So somebody who's interested in a Hispano-Suiza and doing concourse exhibitions with it is interested in cars, as is somebody who's lowered their Honda and lives in South London and put a big exhaust on it. They're both interested in cars, but they belong in different tribes, and that's exactly what this is all about. We're all together, but we're all different.
And I think as well it'll be useful almost as a barometer as to what people are interested in an incredibly broad field. Motoring is undergoing huge changes as an industry and also what it means to and for us socially, ecologically, economically. And as that shifts, you'll be able to look at all the people across Drivetribe and think, wow, people are really talking about this or really talking about that. It does democratise content.
You are doing a screwdriver.
I will eventually, yes, because that's the whole point. Whatever you come up with, however obscure, there will be some other people who are interested in it because there are no limits on it. But if there aren't, then it disappears. So it is, in fact, democratic. Well, they did come up with, I think they should actually put it on the site sometimes, one of those maps that sparkles, you know, where people are engaging. Yes, I know, but I'm just saying how it looks. And one of the sparkles suddenly came up in Indonesia, which I wasn't expecting. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that, but I just never thought about it because I've never been there.